So, I figured it out. It's a little bit weird, but it's actually not that hard to do. The only thing I will say ahead of time is that it is a little bit annoying on the eyes, so fair warning, but it does work. So all I need to do here is beat it with the monster. So it's a good thing I picked up the other monster, because the thing is, when I tested it, you can't shoot projectiles when you're in this form because it bugs out. So I don't know if it only works on the balloon, but pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the game load slower. I don't know if going into this menu helps, but once you do that, all you need to do is go to character, hold right, so you can immediately hit the right pod. If you did it right, the right pod little symbol on the bottom right should show up a few seconds later, which means the menu is glitched. When you hit yes, this happens. So the only thing I'm going to say is that it does look really bad, but it makes fighting very easy. As you can see, it doesn't matter what you are. You use the damage of the right pod. So yeah, this is how it's done. It's very simple. The only thing that you have to do that is very specific is that you have to hold right when you're going to do the menu, so you can hit it on the same frame that you open up the menu. And then afterwards, when you do hit the menu, you have to wait a few seconds for the game to load the description of the right pod. But once you do it, it should pretty much work. It's very simple. You just need to know what you're looking for. I think the main thing that's very important about that is the whole gimmick of that you need to make sure that you hold right and you click X immediately as soon as you get to the right pod. So that way the game can't load fast enough so it does this glitch. And the thing with this glitch is that it still takes consideration that you're using a monster form, but it's using the stats of the right pod. So it's basically, the reason why the screen's flashing like that is because the game itself doesn't have a model to show the character, but we're still using the base character. And that's why you can hear like the gunshots. Yeah, it's kind of goofy, but trust me, this saves so much time when it comes down to grinding. It is going to be a little bit annoying though, I will admit. But trust me, it's so much better than, well, at least for me, I'd rather do this than grind the stupid hours for the dragon. And like I said before, we're not going to have to do this that many times, because it's only a few times the game tells you to do the monster medal. So, yeah. Other than this, though, there's not really any reason to ever use this. I don't think anyways, but yeah. Hopefully after this, though, I'm pretty sure I can save the game, because like I said, it's not super documented, but it does. Uh-oh. The mimic that I'm missing. But yeah, like, no kidding when I say this. Leveling up the dragon so you can do somewhat damage is a huge time sink. Not saying that it's, you know, impossible to do, but it's definitely a time sink. Let's see if it actually does give me the medal or not. Yep. Alright, so this is the part that's going to suck. I think it's going to stay like this. Oh, no, never mind, it doesn't. Oh, that's huge. Okay, not bad. So we got the time, or we didn't get the time, but we got the thing, so that's honestly more than enough in my eyes. So yeah, that's that. A little bit less oomph. Pretty close, actually. Ah, bit too much. Whatever. We have another. We have to do this again, regardless. So yeah. I'm actually really happy I figured out how to do it. The fact that I don't have to grind the monster levels is huge. I think that saves, like, not even kidding, like 3 hours. Just 3 hours, just completely don't have to do it anymore. So good. And I will say this, on the idea of doing it the normal way, honestly, I feel like doing it this way is still by far better, because to be fair, the whole monster transformation thing is kind of like half-cooked in this game. It legitimately feels like it was something that they added just to have the second character have something remotely as the same as the Ripod, but it's just so poorly balanced. Like, it doesn't scale well with the game. It doesn't do. It's just honestly pretty half-baked, and I think most people probably feel the same way about it. It definitely is a huge time sink when it comes down to just upgrading. However, I do have to level it up still, because there is a trophy for evolving your monster, which doesn't take long to evolve them. And if you're going to do it normally, technically speaking, you have to evolve it like at least 2 times to make it strong, be able to somewhat do the later dungeon. But yeah, since this is like my 3rd time doing this, I think I'm okay with what I'm gonna do. I'm fine with the idea of doing the swap glitch, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't even need to actually get this. I didn't even have to get the branch. It was actually already in front of it. Well, whatever. Pretty sure this is 4 minutes. Unless... course, the mimic is inside, isn't it? No way, I missed one at the top and it was a mimic. You gotta be kidding me. I might have to redo this dungeon again. That's kind of bad. Oh, I got it still. Alright, nice. Alright, let's see what this 1-5. That's never a good sign. Let's make it go all the way across. Honestly, I think it's best I just shoot this across and just let it roll. Oh my god, that's a bad one. Whatever. I'm gonna be honest, this is already looking pretty scuffed, but I think I can maybe get something here. Alright, let's see. I have 2 shots, and it seems like it might be a straightaway shot. I don't know. Is that tree in the way? Is that a tree? Dude, I think I might just send it, honestly. Is that a tree or not? Ooh. Dude, honestly, that's pretty good. I thought it was gonna hit like perfectly on it, but no, it didn't. That's fine. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. You have no idea how good it feels to know that I don't have to grind for like 3 hours. It feels so good. 66. That's pretty big. Like, I straight up got a second win because I was like dreading the idea of potentially farming just to farm, just to be able to do like damage, but now completely just all the energy. Obviously, the further we go into the chapters, the more annoying some of the stuff gets, but like I said before, it's fine. Alright, so we need 66. See if we can get it. Okay, this one might be it. Yeah, this one's pretty hefty. This one might be 66. Actually start upgrading the resilience. Nice. Huge. First try too. Feels good. Feels good. I know it said resilience, but I feel like bait's also giving me some really good value. Unless it's just my imagination. Alright, so we're officially done with the second area. I was 1 second away from the 4-minute mark, actually. That's crazy. Alright. Time to go to the canyons. The canyons are not that bad. They're kind of fun for the golf, since there's no middle ground to, like, stop you. Let me double check if there's no mimics in the following area or whatever. Hold on. Chapter 4, at least in my eyes, is going to be a fun map for Vita. At least I hope so. So, only Ripod would be pretty simple. There is fishing in this one, but it's in the later levels. Okay, this one doesn't have mimics, so we can just straight up shoot right through. I might put on the buggy. Maybe not. Kind of like the ability to control this somewhat well. Especially for these small enemies. I say that and then like I literally whip every Hello? Dude. I had to put the whole minigun into his mouth. Alright, noted. Guess that's the optimal. Okay, I will use the buggy. Most of these areas are all pretty straightforward. The other thing that's nice about the buggy technically drives itself. Once it has speed, it pretty much just goes forward. All you really need to focus on is just left and right. Oh, look at this shot. What a beauty. They're giving me a freebie from the beginning. It's a good sign. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Okay, the next one makes me use the monster transformation, so I'm gonna make a quick safety save. Also, I'm gonna test something about the thing. This 295 does 95. If I used a stronger weapon, would it make it better? Hold on. I'm gonna find the Nova Cannon or whatever. Kind of struggling to see it. Never mind, that's better. Okay, so let's make a safety save because I don't know if this actually has a chance to crash the game. Awesome transformation. Alright, so like I said before, a little bit annoying on the eyes, so fair warning. It's really easy to do once you understand the concept. You have no idea how amazing this feels. The fact that it immediately has the ability to pierce the damage. This thing, by the way, does more damage than even maxing out your monster. I just want to put it out there. You can spend like 5 to 7 hours leveling up your little monster and it will never do this much damage. And the worst part is that once you hit this amount of like, or once you level them up, it takes like, no joke, like 7, maybe 9 or 10 hits to kill an enemy, especially like the later dungeons. Just spamming over and over again. This is quite literally pure bliss, knowing that I just don't have to grind. I kinda wish I didn't ended up doing that from like the first playthrough, but I didn't know anything about this back then. But it's well deserved, I'll say that much. The only thing is, I think it can work on other enemies or other monsters. The problem is that it doesn't let you use projectiles. You have to use a physical attack. So I'm not sure if this one in particular is best option, but if I could use the other one that had the ability to shoot, it would be better, but it doesn't work. Alright. Where? Are you kidding me? It wants me to go across? Ooh. Okay, this one sucks. This one sucks. I can try to lob it over. That's a pretty good shot, but now I have to deal with this. I'm so scared. Can I just bounce it off the wall? I feel like I'd rather just do a bank shot. This surely is a bank shot. No? There we go. Nice. Very good. Alright, it's done. Only using items. This one does have mimics. So this one might suck a bit. trying to figure out. I don't want to save before it. Yeah, sort of, not much. Doc told me that I'm doing really well for someone that doesn't sleep, but he said that he wanted to give me, or he wanted to give an MRI scan to see how my brain is, and I said no. There's not really much there's to do if there is anything wrong with the brain. Although I did see some very concerning pictures that apparently people with insomnia have dead tissue or holes on their brain, potentially. So that's, you know, nice. Can you die from this? No, you take two. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure the doc told me that just because he wanted to see how well I was. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything he can do about it. It's more of a, hey, that's pretty cool. By the way, you have this going on. What can you do about it? Nothing, but, you know, got a picture out of it. So, yeah. But after the visit, I basically after the visit, I just went. I went and I bought pizza. I bought pizza and I bought a bottle of whiskey. After the good news. But either way, I mean, it was, I guess, just for... Oh shit, that was muscle memory. Not shoot him with that. Either way though, I mean, I'm fine. I had zero issues of any kind. I just do it because, again, my insurance or the docs always want insurance money, so they're like, yeah, you should probably get yourself checked at least once a year. That's about it, really. Well, I mean, I'm as healthy as I can be for someone that doesn't sleep regularly, but yeah. The best thing too about it was that immediately as soon as I told my friends about the potential news that my doc wanted to give me an MRI scan just to see how much dead tissue in my brain there is for the holes, they immediately started fucking with me. I don't think there's any more mimics. Nice.
All right, that takes care of you guys.
Nice. Okay, we got both medals. Alright, 5 shots. Where do I... I'm sorry? It wants me to go all the way across the map? Come on, man. That's so dumb. This might not work out. I do like the weather, though. I kind of wish the game had more rain. So, I have to go through a whole line. You think I can make it from across? You think if I shoot it right now, like from right here, you think it will be doable? I feel like I can make it across, no? You believe in me, right? I mean, that's a perfect shot. Okay, that's good. I mean, that went pretty well. Ooh, what do we do here? I can go across. I go across, that will work, right? Yeah? I think that'll work. I think I may have hit it a little bit too little. No, it's red. I could bank shot it. Yeah? Bank shot? Bank shot? Bank shot. Oh! No, it turned red! It was blue! There's no way you did that to me, game. There's no way you did that to me. It was literally blue, and then it touched the... Please. I beg you. What? It's... What? Okay, so yeah, that's the thing that I was talking about with this game being finicky. It didn't change color when it hit the wall, but it changed color at the end. Yeah, I kind of got robbed on that one, not gonna lie. That's fine. I can't complain. We technically had some pretty good luck at the beginning, so it is what it is, I guess. I technically should have not done that. I should have just done a pop into the air, because, like I said before, the way that the game works is really finicky. For whatever reason, if the ball goes straight like that and then it hits something, because it didn't get any kind of like height, the game doesn't acknowledge that it actually bumped. I don't know, it's kind of weird, honestly. That's okay, now we just mow them down. I forgot. I think there is mimics here. There's only 2 mimics, so if we find one more, I'll have to open up any more chests. Probably open that one. But yeah, I've been thinking about potentially what I'm gonna do after I'm done with this game, because now that I have that one trick up my sleeve, I definitely am saving a lot of time that I would be grinding for pointless levels. That feels really good. But I need to kill time until Thursday. Today's Sunday, technically. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Code Vein 2. That's literally what I'm waiting for. It's for Thursday. Although, for some reason, people are saying that it comes out on the 30th, so maybe I'm wrong on the time. Because on the release date that I have, it says 27, but maybe it's talking about Deluxe Edition for like the early access thing. Which, if that is the case, then I'm not doing that. But yeah, oh my god, I got another 5. Where is it? Brother, it's across the map. Why would you do this to me? What do I do here? What is that? I hate it. We're getting really bad rolls here. If I shoot it from the corner, I can go from corner to corner and then corner to corner. Sure. Good enough. Can I get the ball from here? It's not gonna be worth doing that. I have to hit it like right over here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Code Vein 2, and then after Code Vein 2, a little bit of Dragon Quest to clear the palette. If I hit it all the way over there, that'd be pretty sick. But I feel like the corner shot would be better, but if I put it all the way over there, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I can hit that corner shot. Ooh, I think I might have overshot. Yikes. Okay. Calculated, calculated. Alright, and now we beam the shit out of it. Right? Please. That shouldn't. That is not hitting. Oh no. I have to like pop fly this bastard. Godspeed. Oh no, what the well, a little bit too much. We're getting really unlucky maps for the speedo now. Or at least it's spawning in a really awkward spot. I can't really do anything but, you know, just try it. It's fine. I actually don't really mind playing the golf in this map. It's kind of fun. Because the second chapter kind of has the same concept of what we're doing here. We're just shooting it across long distances, but the thing about the chapter 2 is that it has so many trees blocking you, and I mean, all things considered, I did pretty well, or I got pretty good RNG since some of the trees weren't always consistently blocking every single little area. At least the good news is that once we're done with this chapter, chapter 4 is going to be really nice. It's going to be nice and fun. There's no out of bounds. But let's see. But yeah. We'll see how Code Vein 2 does, because Code Vein 1 was alright. But I've been playing way too much Souls games. Or I've been playing too much Night Rain, and kinda a little bit out of it when it comes down to it. But then again, maybe it helped me get better. Somewhat. I don't think it really matters though, because it really just depends on what kind of builds we can make in the game. I wonder if magic in the game is going to be as good as it was in the first game, or are they going to nerf it? There's a lot of things that can go with Code Vein 2, which I guess you can say maybe it's a good thing or a bad thing, but potentially I want to make the game last as long. I might potentially make different builds just to test out what feels good. I feel like starting off the first playthrough as a mage is not a bad idea, but I don't know. We'll see. Another 5. Well, it's not that far away, actually. It's a little bit dark, so I can't see the stuff, but I mean, I could just shoot it from over here. Oh, It wasn't not that close. Oh, so it is. Oh, well then I guess it's not Thursday. Did I just see the flame become a physical object? What? The flame is a physical object? I mean, I can kind of full send this, no? Surely this works. Here we go. Okay. Is it blue? Yes. Okay, I can full send it. I mean, it worked last time. I can full send, no? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, if it is true that it's on the 30th, then a little bit awkward, but not really that bad. I guess that just means I have 3 more days with this game if it really does last that long, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna take that long. Damn. So wait a minute, it comes out Fridays. It comes out on Sunday? Wait. Actually? Am I wait. Oh, the 27th is on Tuesday, not Thursday. Oh. Okay. Well, that's alright, that's not that bad. I was gonna say Sunday release, I never heard that Sunday release before. Powerful yo-yo. I don't think that... No, there's no... Okay. So the only thing I have to be careful about here is if I hit back a projectile from one of the dragons, but it shouldn't happen. I'll be able to kill everything in one shot. I mean, it's 3 days of early access. I will admit, the price on that is kind of high. But I mean, if you really want to play the game early, but kind of pointless to play it early when it's on the weekday. But whatever. I wonder if Code Vein 2 is going to add more God Eater stuff into the game. Since last time they did a whole little Jesus Christ, that is a long animation. Since last time they did a whole little thing with God Eater at like near the end of the game. Well, I guess it's fine that it comes out a little bit later, because that just means no matter what, if I finish the game too quickly, I'll be able to play Dragon Quest somewhat comfortably. So there's that. I'm also excited for Dragon Quest. There's gonna be really fun games. Honestly, I'm more excited for Neo 3, but cool. Go Vein 2, if anything. It'll be a good time killer, but I'm not expecting much from it. I do, however, need to figure out what my next potential thing would be once the next route hits. That's the other thing.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Hopefully there's like some indie games or something on sale that'll keep me up. Four shots. Okay, where is it? That's not that bad. You just get from here. Okay. I don't know why sometimes the ball has that much bounce when you do hit it. Brother. Okay. Can we not do this right now, please? Okay, it's a perfectly fine situation, but... Okay, one notch. Surely this would be fine. Okay, well... Blue doesn't mix. So this just got a little bit more... Interesting. Okay, what's the plan here? I could potentially shoot it towards it, make it hit the wall, and then it bounces into it, right? There's no way. There's no way this works. What? It didn't even pull it. I mean, it was kind of the same idea, but okay, I'm getting kind of BS'd right now, I'm not gonna lie. That's really odd. Usually the portal does have the suck. I don't know why I didn't do it. Guess I was moving too fast. Oh well. I was potentially thinking of maybe doing like other old school games, but I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's a great idea. I know for a fact that doing the Yakuza-thon is probably not a great idea either. It'd be very long, but I don't think most people really care that much about it. I know Kiwami 3 is coming out soon, but even then, I don't feel like it's worth it. Alright, let's see if it's not going to be mean. Been already like 2 times again was 3. Okay, no, this is like, this is straight up off a straightaway shot. Okay. I see you, game. I see you. There's no way. There's no... Okay. Dude. There's no way, right? I'm throwing. Okay, I'm good. Okay, we're covered. There's no way the second shot hit perfectly that boulder. God. Okay, well. Always nice to have a little bit of excitement during golf while grinding the stupid metals, I guess. Alright. Elephant army with monster transformation. Okay, so... I mean, this is gonna be easy, but... A fair warning. There's gonna be a little bit of flashing. Oh wait, I need to use... Wait, I need to use the, thing actually first so I can actually do it. Or is it... God, I have so much garbage. Where is... my scrolls? There they are. Yeah, flash warning, I guess. They give you 8 minutes to do the whole thing, but I mean, it kind of makes sense when monster transformation is kind of ready. Alright. Can we not do this, please? A little bit annoying, that one. Missing a couple more. I think when it comes down to the monster medals for transformation, there's only like there's one in chapter 2. There's like probably at the most 10. Shouldn't be that many. It is pretty gimmicky. I want to say that it probably has the same amount as like the medals for Ripod, but I could be wrong. Finally. Six? I've never seen 6 shots before. This did not go well. Okay, so it wants me to do... Yeah, whenever it gives you this many shots, it's never a good sign. I guess I'll just follow through. I won't think about it. This one's already a pretty bad gotta be kidding me. Okay, what if I don't shoot it high? Barely, but it worked. Okay, so I guess I could do the same thing here. You know how annoying this would be if they actually accounted like win? I would actually probably not like this one anymore. If there was actual win, I would not like this whatsoever. I'm gonna be honest, I think we have it. That's a little bit scuffed, but nice, nice. Okay, not bad. Actually managed to do it. Not terrible. Let's see, is the next one with any... Oh, I guess we could do... One does have mimics. It has 4 of them. Whatever. Really wish the mimics did not count towards the enemies cleared, unless you actually activate the mimic, but you do. This map doesn't seem that bad. It's actually pretty small. So we might be getting pretty lucky here with the golf minigame. Okay. The only problem here is that we need to turn blue. I think this is far enough. Ooh. Well, it would have stayed blue, but it somehow bumped into something. Try that again. Brother, it pulled it somehow. Okay, well now we just take a straight shot to it. Surely this works, no? This is literally a straight shot. Alright. Whatever. I'll take it. Whatever, that's fine. We have 50 medals already. We could potentially go and get another name change ticket. And we can get ourselves our best pistol. Which might be a good idea, honestly. Alright. Oh, another monster transformation one. Yikes. This one doesn't have any mimics. Doesn't have any mimics, but we have to do the monster thing again, so... I mean, you know what time it is. I don't think there's an enemy in that corner. I hope anyway, but... No, there's not. Good. Okay, so we have five shots. Where is it going? Oh, it's all the way across. I could prep the shot from here. A little bit dangerous, not gonna lie, but alright. I could do another little lob so we can have it a little bit more. Oh, that's. Please just tell me it's blue. Is it blue? Blue, okay. I don't know. I think I just full send this shit. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that is not making it. Ooh. Okay, maybe I was right on the idea of maybe settling here. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well now this. Oh my god. I don't know how I always somehow manage to, on the very last shot, get a somewhat decent shot. Oh. I feel like right now, I feel like this chapter has been a little bit messy with the golf. I feel like I got better value in chapter 2, although chapter 2 did have its moments. So I don't know if that's really safe to say. An extension. This chapter 2, I guess no matter what, I'm gonna be doing this like way faster because chapter 2 I had to pretty much fish. And the fishing, at least at the start, was very slow. Not much I could do about that. Later on though, we did get pretty good luck, so. Getting pretty bad luck on the Vita here. Alright, let's see how it goes. Three shots, it's around that corner? Oh, this is not gonna go well. I could get into that one spot. I could probably see it from that angle. The only thing I can think of. Nice, it's blue. Ooh, that is a little peak. But I'm pretty sure that does. That's fine. No way. What? How did that perfectly land there? I didn't even put a backspin on it. It just Alright, game. Well. This works, I guess. And that's why I say this can be very finicky. There's not really much reason to get upset over it, but you can quite literally get either very good luck or just some very off luck. Okay, this one's gonna suck. This one has a lot of mimics. But yeah. I'm gonna give her, now that I think about it. The other thing. Where's the antidote?
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Two clowns back to back. That's pretty lucky.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Why is everyone all grouped up here? What was that about? Oh, actually, there is one game. Wait a minute. I don't know if I would want to, though. There is one game that's really fun, or that's nice. It's, I don't know, it would be a good idea to do a playthrough for it though. There's like this, well, it's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom, I think it's called. That game was pretty fun. Kind of like a weird RTS mixed in with turn-based battling. I don't know if it would be a good idea to do a playthrough of that game. The game is genuinely, at least for me, pretty cool, but I don't think doing a 100% playthrough on it is possible. I think you have to do New Game Plus to acquire all the monsters. And if it's just going through the game to beat it, I mean, I guess I could do that too. It'd be fun to like absolutely just dumpster the game. I don't know. I need to figure out what I would do if I would do that game again. Okay, so it's directly, okay, well, this is gonna be like almost impossible actually. I think it was also on PS2, but yeah, I played it originally on GameCube. I remember when I first played it, it was really weird, but I grew to like it. Dude, there's no way to get this shot in. There's no way. I'm gonna have to curve it. Maybe not. There's no way it makes it, right? Please. That's such a beauty. Going through the game is not bad because, I mean, it has 3 campaigns. The only thing that's a little bit that I'm not sure of is that when you do another campaign, you can always bring your other monsters. From the previous campaign, so you're like already like super busted. But I don't remember if that's well, for the 3rd campaign, it's definitely necessary, but I don't know. I have a decent amount of GameCube games that are actually really nice. On the PS2, I have... Well, the problem is that most of the PS2 games that I have are literally already like in the library for the PS4, the PS5 for like the backwards compatibility, or they just have remade them already. I only have like some random PS2 games like what? Like the Full Metal Alchemist Broken Angel or something like that. It's not the greatest game, but it's something. Some really just random obscure games. The Pokemon Coliseum game is pretty straightforward when it comes down to playing it. That's why I mentioned it. That game is pretty simple because the only thing you really have to do is, besides just playing Pokemon normally, you just need to make sure you capture the Shadow Pokemon, which is sometimes a little bit tricky since you might accidentally get a crit. You have to like just redo the whole battle again or just relive the save. Although if I do the Pokemon Coliseum game, I don't know if I should do the first one or XD. Oh my. No, I haven't. Not played that one. Maybe. I feel like that would be very difficult though, or annoying, because Shadow Pokemon crit more. Or better said, I would normally use Shadow Pokemon already because Shadow Pokemon are really strong before you cure them, or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure the strat is you keep a Shadow Pokemon on your team constantly and you don't purify it if it's like a really strong physical attacker, because it can quite literally just carry you. But when it comes to capturing Pokemon, it can definitely screw you over. Four shots? Where is it? It's a cross. That's not that bad. We just need to make it over. The Yu-Gi-Oh! False-Bound Kingdom one definitely is one of those games that I feel like would be a really cool game to replay, but it's just, I don't know what to do with it, because there's not really anything to 100%. It's just literally a normal... What am I gonna do? I need to change the color of this. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, there's no way that it didn't change. Alright, easy. The thing is that a lot of the games that I used to play when I was younger, I mean, mostly the ones that I do enjoy, they already remade most of them. Like, they remade Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, they've done Persona. I don't know if there's anything in particular that I'm forgetting. Okay, so this area is done. So I think we finished. Yeah, we need to do the normal pack still. First mask. Sucks, it's items only. No, I did not play that game. Did not. It's a little bit dumb going in without having full slots on items, but I think we'll be fine. This looks like a good setup. Beautiful. Nice. Dude. There's no way you just whipped that. Oh wait, there's mimics here too, I forgot. Can I even buy the game? Is it an old game or is it like one of those games that it's been like ported over? Or it's not an old game. Otherwise. Well, if it comes down to like retro games, I mean, it's only the games that I still have on me. It's come on, get close. Please. Okay, that was my opportunity and I threw it. That might have been a little bit overkill. Whatever. See if we can get a double. Ooh, a triple. Nice. This guy's not gonna get closer. Nice, double. But yeah, I have a lot of, I guess I wouldn't say special games, but memorable games on my GameCube, for sure. Like another RPG game that I have is a dungeon crawler called Evolution Worlds, which was originally, I think, from Dreamcast, and then they made like a remake calling it that one game. I feel like it had a different name originally. I don't remember now. The problem with like some of the retro games is that they're good, but when it comes to completion, they're not really anything super crazy, or it's like pretty standard stuff. Which is not, there's nothing wrong with that, I mean, but you know. Kind of overkill to use it on that, but whatever. Yeah, these explosives or whatever, they're pretty good for dealing with flying enemies and stuff if you absolutely cannot hit anything. They just cost a lot. If you really don't want to deal with it,
Alright.
there
That
is
takes
ways.
care of you guys.
Alright, not bad. 6? Oh my god. Why is it making me go across the map? Dude, I honestly feel like just not even trying, just don't think. Go. Oh my god. Okay, maybe think a little bit. Alright, now that I set up the RNG by throwing those 2 balls like that, we're good to go. Alright, see, what was supposed to happen, the ball was supposed to hit the top of the chest, stopping it in its tracks. I know, sounds crazy, but that was the strat. The vision. I mean, do we even bother? Alright, it's time to do some silly stuff. Just, you know, just to really find out right now. Can I go over this mountain? Fuck, hell no, I can't. Alright. I do not have that kind of power. Hold on. Nah, I'm not built like that. That was a disgusting hole. That was actually kind of horrible. Like I said before, I've never seen the ball get more than 5 shots. I mean, then again, like I said before, way back when, I've seen a video of someone get a ball with 15 shots, which is kind of insane. Then again, surely it's not real. that I think about it, I think it's been a minute since I've actually played on my Switch. There's been nothing on the Switch for... yeah. The last games that I played on the Switch were just some random ports from other games they put on the Switch. Ooh, that's really good. Wait, hold on. We may have potentially gotten like the setup so we can actually make our really good weapon. So let me explain. So I am using these specific miniguns, and I mean you pretty much can tell how well they work. But now that we got that bullseye coin, I can actually make the barrel gun, which was like the first range weapon that we used in the playthrough. Those are really good. They have pretty good damage, and they shoot pretty quickly. And they have a little bit of homing, or more homing than this weapon itself. So I think I think I'm gonna make it. Actually, that's actually really good that we got that. Alright, what do we got here? 2 shots? Okay, we're right next to it. You'll love to see it. I'm gonna pop it. And then we're going to just top spin it. Dude, why do I hit it so hard? Whatever. It was calculated. Whatever. I always hit it too hard whenever I try to do the top spin trick. Annoying. Alright. Got that one done. Next one is the Roly Poly Brothers. We need another monster transformation. Gotta be kidding me. I'm not a huge fan, but at least we do have that one setup now that makes it easier. A bunch of mimics that we need to take out from that. Alright, let's go to the train real quick. Go ahead and make said weapon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have what it needs. What do I need for this anyway? Holy Stone, Life Element. Nice, I can make huge. Yeah, that's really good. Huge. So these have 240, but this has 295. You'll see the difference when I actually shoot it, but it's pretty good. Time for the flashing lights again. Actually, I should probably equip. Whatever. Yeah, it's because I swapped from my monster to the Ripod, and because I did it so quickly, the game doesn't have the model loaded correctly. It's trying to load in the Ripod, but can't. So if you look at the health and like the weapon, you can see that it's showing the Ripod UI, but I'm still playing as the monster. Pretty much this just makes it so you can easily kill anything since it's using the stats of the Ripod. You don't have to level up your monster whatsoever, which even if you did level it up, it still wouldn't do that much damage. For the small amount of potential eye strain, I'm saving like straight up more than 3 hours of just grinding endlessly for no reason, just so I can get like a little metal. So this is very much worth it in my eyes. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said in my eyes like that. It's worth it. It's very much worth it. Yeah, it's because the way that the game, well, not the way that the game, but it's just, I don't know, the monster system that they added was kind of, I feel like, forced into the game. It's really not good when it comes down to the general scaling of everything else in the game. Because the thing about the Ripod itself is that the Ripod doesn't have levels. The only thing the Ripod has is getting better equipment, and the better equipment makes it stronger. So as you progress through the game, regardless, your equipment will make the weapon, or it will make the Ripod better. The monster transformations have the biggest issue where, for whatever reason, and this is something they just wanted to go for, the monsters have evolutions. When you level them up and they evolve, they go back to level 1, I think. Regardless, you have to level them up again. Oh shit. Good hit, yes. So it's really annoying. Yeah, the only time you will ever use monsters, honestly, is if you're going for the medals. Other than that, there's never been a moment where the monsters actually have anything of use, sadly. Yeah, I can just bring it to the corner. I'll bounce it off the rock. Or not. That's pretty good. Should be pretty straightforward. But yeah, the monster gimmick is the one thing that makes the general of this game so long. You could argue that fishing is kind of time consuming since you're just waiting, but straight up, you have to waste time for the monster farming or for the monster transformation. Because if you don't level up the monster, you cannot do damage. And even if... Nice. And even if you do level it up, it's super bad. It takes like 10 hits to kill one enemy. Even when you're properly leveled. Does this have mimics? This one's Dragon Slayer, right? Yes. Does not have any. Pretty much how this worked was I was just running through the story, making sure I don't miss any of the missable stuff. And once we made it all the way to the very finale of chapter 7, I stopped. Because if you kill the boss in chapter 7, it pushes you to chapter 8. And you can't go back to chapter 7. So at this point, we're now going through all the previous chapters and collecting the medals, since now we're actually properly drawing and everything. So it's just faster. It would be pretty cool if you can do the medals as you go through the game, so it can be a little bit more spaced out, I guess, but it's kind of just generally worse. You won't have better weapons and all that. Yeah. The one thing that's mostly useful is the buggy, which the earliest time you can unlock the buggy is at the end of chapter 4, at the start of chapter 5 anyways. Once you get the buggy, you can kind of start doing the speedruns for the time attack. But you can still get better weapons, but you know, makes things better when it comes to like running through. Well, in chapter 3, this chapter is when you get the ability to play golf. And then chapter 2 is when it teaches you how to fish, which you technically could start fishing immediately in chapter 2, since most of the fishing medals are there. But yeah, golf, you have to go back. You don't get golf until way later. No way. It wants me to do this in 2 shots. What? Okay, well. How am I... Oh. Do this in 2 shots? If I don't make it across this, it's over. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. I thought it was way further. Shit. Well, now it's impossible. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell I can do this here. This will be the best shot of my career. There's no way. Yeah, this was literally a BS shot. Yeah, no, that's... I think that was like the first actual impossible map that I've gotten. 2 shots to go around a corner, and then I have to do another corner shot. Ugh. Funny enough, I don't think the golf clubs have any actual effects. They're visual. I think they're just visuals. I guess if you really want to be specific, you can use the golf club as a weapon. They technically do have different stats for fighting, but for playing the game, I don't think they have any differences. If at anything, maybe some of them might hit harder, but I don't think so. I've been using pretty much the stick the whole time, and I've been doing pretty well. But I mean, yeah. If you're doing the 100%, yeah, you need to get all the medals. And golf is one of them. Golf, the fishing. If you didn't have to do it though, it would be pretty quick. Because the only thing that you really need to do is the time attack, which is just killing all the enemies on the map with a certain amount of time, which, as you can see, it's just massacre. Not difficult. Oh yeah, you do have to clear it. It's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like doing the medals. The minigame itself is not bad. Some people do enjoy it, like me. I enjoy the mini golf, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, in terms of the game devs, they, for whatever reason, decided that if you fail, you have to redo the whole map. It's not like one of those situations where they're like, well, you finished the map, I'll let you give, you know, you can get a retry. That would be pretty cool. But no, they didn't do that. So pretty much, if you fail, you have to waste like 2 or 3 minutes of re-clearing the whole map again. So yeah. I feel like if they actually gave you the opportunity that if you cleared the map, you can just constantly keep replaying golf or like the random generated maps, that would be pretty cool. Three shots. They go completely across. Always a good time. Okay, I need this to turn red, but yeah. Could try, maybe get lucky. Nice. Very nice. Okay, next up. Only items. Okay, well, now I need to go and buy more items again. Oh well. I might end up that was weird. Let me save before I do this. In case I mess up and I waste too much items. I mean, wait, are there any mimics here? There's 4 mimics. Great. I mean, to be fair, like right now we're in chapter 3. Chapter 4 is going to be nice. And then chapters 5 and 6 are probably going to be... Actually, wait. There's no... Right, I forgot. Chapter 6 doesn't really exist, so technically it's just chapter 7. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. If I really wanted to pace myself so I wouldn't like burn out or something, just thinking about it, right now we're on chapter 3, right? Probably could have put them close together, whatever. That's up. Right now I'm in chapter 3. I finished 1 and 2. If I now do 1 chapter a day, I'll still have enough time until the new release. So, I mean, pretty much. I hate that spin attack. Double. I get a double. Nice, double double. I do that. decent amount of enemies in this place. Not bad. I have 5 and I'm missing... Well, I have 5 enemies actually. No. You know... I knew it was gonna miss. Still did it. Little of oopsie daisies. Gonna cost me a few bucks. No, I'm throwing bombs there. This is an item only challenge now. That's why I'm using those.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Oh baby, you'll love to see it. Straight through. Nice. Yeah, if I do a chapter a day, I'll be pretty comfortable still with this game. Oh wait, there's fishing. Gosh. I guess that makes sense. There's water everywhere. Alright, time to fish. It's better if I go in the pier over here. Alright, now we play the waiting game. This is the other part that some people may say are of a time waste, since there's not really much you can do but wait. This might be it, actually. This one might be a big one. Good enough. Nice. First try. Max's right hand weapon. Okay. Red. Okay, this one doesn't have mimics. Let me use this coin also. Wait, actually, is it even upgraded? It does. I guess I could put in a coin. Wait. Osh. No, I didn't know. Aw, I didn't know that. Can't have sacrifice and crit? I feel bad now. Well, it's not a big deal, but that kind of sucks. Damn. I thought absorb was the opposite of sacrifice. Oh well. Whatever. Let's go. Ow. Okay. A little bit lame. I did not mean the backflip. Uh-oh. I'm stuck in time. I didn't even knew his thing can stop you. Why can't they stop you? Weird. Okay, so they're just chilling? Ah, come on. One dragon. You gotta be kidding me. Do I really not have anything that can cure me? Alright, that's disrespectful as hell. During a round just to walk away. Okay. Alright.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Oh my god, a gimme? A gimme? Hell yeah. We went from having really bad luck to having really good luck right now. I'm not upset. I actually don't know now if chapter 2 now is my worst one so far. Because I went from doing pretty well now. Got a fish. Let's see how long it takes. This one doesn't... Nah, I don't think this one will be it. Yeah, no, this is definitely not gonna work. Should probably start increasing flight so I can get more distance. No. How much do I need? 58. I was kind of close actually. Okay, we're getting a little bit unlucky with the fishing right now. Alright. Ah, shit, no, I forgot. Do I have the other one? I messed up. Do I not have the other... Hold up. Wait. Do I not have another bait? Ooh. Awkward. Oh, no, I have a spinner. Hopefully this still works. This might be it. Nice. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna start increasing flight because once we start getting to chapter 4, we're gonna be going out in the ocean, and it's really good to have as much as possible. Alright, next one is Ripod, Moon Baron. Okay, this one does have mimics. Okay. Like a safety save. And I'm still pretty happy that I figured out how to do that trick. God, it feels so good knowing that I don't have to waste hours of grinding just for that one stupid thing. Genuinely feels so good. I know it's kind of counterproductive since I'm technically playing this just to like kill time until the new release comes out, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if I end up finishing this game before Friday, which it is going to be a very potentially gonna happen regardless, I'll just find something else to do. Maybe I'll do a quick little indie game, or I'll do like a roguelite. Something. That's the last, yeah, I think that's the last mimic. Alright, not bad. Two shots. That's okay. Well, that's this one I don't think I can do. I have to like hit it across. Yeah, no, this one's questionable at best. Yeah, I think this might be impossible. I think we got another bad luck. He gave us 2 shots to go around this wall. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that rock is perfectly... Nah, there's no way. We're just gonna send it. Godspeed. Yeah, no, there's no way, man. Okay, so that's the second time we got an impossible setup. Can't really complain because we did get a lot of good ones, but there was a chance. You think so? I don't. There was not even a way to get that much power to like curve it that hard. I mean, I guess maybe if it bounced off the little mini island somehow and it kept going forward, that would be a pretty crazy shot. Go again. Yeah, but I don't know if it would even have enough momentum to get into the portal. accident.
All right. That takes care of you guys.
Four shots. It wants me to go. Okay, well. It's not incredibly difficult. But now I have to go get around here. Two shots. I can go over this way and line it up. The problem is I needed to be blue. There we go, perfect. I mean, surely it can make it, right? Like, if it doesn't make it. Nice. Alright, let's go get our treasure and then start fishing. Where do we fish? Seems nice. Oops. How much do I need? 66, that's a little bit big. Well, we'll see how long it takes. Oh, this might actually be it. This feels pretty good. Nice, first try. I got one more. My house. Only items. Great. Always fun doing the item one. Actually think I need to... Yeah, I do need to go get more. My inventory is a mess. Probably save outside in case I mess up again. Alright, so lighthouse. I need to get a fish of 72 or more? That's kind of nuts. That one might take a while. And this one does have mimics. Well, here we go. Let's see how well this goes. Maybe we can get them all together. No. Oh, that's so huge. That was actually so good that he walked into it like that. I don't know, now that I thought about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Frostbound Kingdom game, and now I kind of want to play it, but... I need to come up with an idea for it. Because going through the game is... I mean, it would still be pretty cool. I mean, almost no one plays that game. It'd be a nice little... be a good time. Best thing I guess I could do is just make sure I recruit everything that is possible. That could be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. I say that now, but maybe it's only because of nostalgia since I'm doing this game. Ow. Alright. I need you to, like, either come near me or... Alright. Buddy? I need you... Ooh. No way. Okay, well that was awkward, but... Sure. That worked. Only missed like twice. No, I was ready to throw. Uh-oh. Guys? I think I'm stuck. cancel my animation. What? You can do that? I didn't think they can cancel my animation like that. That's not right. Dude. We not. Thank you. Had the bank shot it. I think we're good. Let's see if I can get close. Oh, this would be huge. Nice. Got the triple. Can I get something else? Okay, that's kind of ass. Not bad. Okay. Not bad. Time for some golf. And then fishing. Ooh. I mean, can I make that shot? Ooh. Okay, that works. It hit the ground, turned red, and then it bounced off the portal into the ground and immediately went back to blue. Not bad. Go pick up our loot and figure out what we're gonna do for fishing. Oh, that was the wrong box. So, where are we gonna fish? I feel like this one little spot over here is a nice one. And we play the waiting game. Wow, this one is it. This one might actually take a while because it's 77. We were off by 7. I don't think this one's it either. I got 70 exactly. I feel like that's harder to do, honestly. Nice. Okay, there we go. Guess third time's the charm. Alright, so we finished almost. And we need to go through the star path, which is only 3 stages, but this is a little bit worse. I think I'm gonna go and get the supernova for Max, and I think I'm gonna get the armlet for Monica. We have to do only items. Okay, let's go get two name tickets really quick. I have to rebuy my stuff too. I know the gun that I can use is Supernova. I don't know what the armlet for Monica is going to be. Where is... Oh. You guys know the name of the armlet? I'm gonna save before I do this, just in case. Right. Pretty sure it's just Supernova. There's no capitalization on Nova. now we make a save again. Okay, what is her best weapon? Apparently it's the 5-star armlet. Oh, 5-star armlet, okay. I don't know if I need to use the hyphen. Might have to. I know I have one of her weapons somewhere here. Where'd it go? Whatever. It's apparently capitalized. I'm not sure. Oops, not sure if that's real. Let's see if this is the right spelling. It is the right spelling. What? Although, I don't know if love is better. No, you can use the tickets to change the name of an item so you can make it the endgame weapon. I think this is one. Definitely better. Has 88.99 and then this one has 100 and then no. I'm just giving my characters their best weapon. So I can make it a little bit easier. Got my weapons, got my items. I think nothing wrong here, but I could be wrong. Wait, what? Okay, there's no mimics here. Need to go around using my magic. See how good it is. Dodging? Even with the weapon being one of her best, this is still kind of like mediocre. That's still decent though. Okay, if you do charge it, it does get a little bit better. It is 50 more points of damage. Alright, that weapon's not bad.
Looks like we got them all.
I can make it better, but that's besides the point. It does the job. Around the corner. If I could just hit this ever so slightly, get blue, I should be fine. Nice. Could be a perfect shot. That kind of almost looked like I was gonna go over. Nice. Next one's gonna be items only, which not great, but whatever. Spirit in the valley. There's 4 mimics here. That's not great. Let me quickly swap. Wait, are there any undead? I can try. Holy. I don't know if it works on mummies. I'll save again, why not? Whatever. Okay, so this place has mimics, 4 of them. Okay. Oh, it's not dead. Jesus. Okay, wait, these guys kind of take hits. Ooh. Okay, Mummy does take hits from holy water. Oh my god. Can't be missing now, can I? Oh, even the mimics are stronger now. Oh. Ah, that's unfortunate. What is that symbol? I have no idea what thirst does in this game. Okay, I think I might just use a final here. Because that looks like a really good spot right now. That was pretty good. Let's see if I can make these guys crawl over.
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
Might actually have to waste some of these, but that's fine. Just want to get this over with. If I can get lucky and get a mimic? No. Be able to get them close. Alright, pretty close. Mimic around. Alright. Hopefully we got the time so we don't have to do this twice.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Nice. Oh, and I think we got very lucky. It's right in it. I've never seen that before. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. I honestly can't tell if this chapter has been pretty good or if it's been somewhat bad. Getting pretty eventful moments compared to chapter 2. That's done. The next one, you just need to do the final one. This one has 2 mimics. Not bad. I almost shot it. I'm not gonna lie, this map's pretty big. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't give me a bad setup. Ow.
All right.
Alright,
That
moment of
takes care of
truth.
you guys.
Four shots. Okay. I can technically land it over there. Might be a little bit too much. Good. I can go over that way. Oh, that is ass. Okay, that corner is a lot longer than I thought it was. Well done. Yeah, love to see it. The blue, oh, it's, ooh. Well, here we go. Time to do the top spin. Hopefully I don't f***ing die. Please. Thank you. Alright. That was a little bit... I thought it was gonna get propelled backwards and just die. Alright. Cool, cool. Okay, so we have now officially finished chapter 1, 2, and 3 for all the medals. Let's go over to this place so we can restock our items. I don't think I have enough money. Definitely do not have enough money. That's fine. We can get more money later. Or all. Not later, but you know what I mean. Alright. So. Technically speaking, Chapter 6 doesn't really have its own levels. So we're at the halfway point right now. All I need to do is Chapter 4, 5, and 7. And we're golden. I need to resupply my money so we can make sure we buy enough items whenever we need to do the item only thing. But Chapter 4 is pretty fun because when you play Speeda, you don't actually go out of bounds anymore since it's under a cave. So, pretty chill. I'm off by... Alright. So slightly. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I was able to figure out how to do the monster trick. So we can pretty much use monster transformations a bit more reliably. You can't be a pal, but I don't think you can repair things for you immediately. You have to like talk to him. Besides, the other pal that we're using is better. And see, lets you see everything. Not a big deal going over the Cedric. Either way. So now... Nah. Okay, so now all we need to do is Chapter 4. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably make back the money that I need. And I don't know if I should really clean my inventory. To be honest, I kind of wanted to have all the space used up. So, yeah. So I'm gonna take a little mini break so I can refresh. And then we'll do the next 3 chapters for the medals. Either way.